Hey guys. Okay. And I'm live. Hey guys. Hey. Thank you guys for joining me for episode 18 of Speak Easy, where I come to you every day at 2:30 to talk to you guys about the behind the scenes of what it means to be a speaker or an author. I'm coming to you guys a little late today because I wanted to make sure that I had the link for you guys to sign up for the free masterclass. Now, if you go to bit.ly/my audience, I had to think about it, but I got it. bit.ly/my audience. If you go to that link, it'll take you directly to the landing page for you to sign up for the 2-part free masterclass. Now, I told y'all, don't be snitching. Don't be snitching on me, because I know. I don't want nobody coming and saying nothing. Oh, look, I'm breaking stuff. Coming and saying nothing and me getting in trouble. I got all types of stuff going on. Like, I don't understand what is going on with the laptop. What is going on all over. There we go. And so I'm in the living room because it was a lot more comfortable here, but I seem to be having issues and complications. Let's see if we can fix that. It still doesn't look right. Oh my God, that's horrible, y'all. So if you're catching me for the first time, welcome. I promise you, I don't normally have all of these issues when it comes to going live. Hey, Pam. I normally don't have all these issues when it comes to going live. Like, for real, I'm really having like a tough time with my tripod. It's going bananas, bonkers. Okay. All right. Oh, shucks, we got it now. Man, after yesterday and then today, this has just been bananas. But okay. Episode 18 of Speak Easy. So, hey guys! Oh my goodness, super excited. So, literally, we were talking about, the fact that your voice has an audience. There's an audience that's waiting for your particular voice, that's waiting for your particular story. And a lot of times we go through that whole thing of we fight ourselves, we give ourselves all types of excuses of why we can't get it done, why it's not going to work. Now, I know earlier I was having some issues over on Facebook. So please let me know if you can hear me well on Facebook. Give me a 1 in the comments if you can hear and see me okay. Because like I said, Facebook has not been my friend today. This week, Facebook has not been friendly at all. I promise you. At all. And so I might even, and let me know if I'm clear enough too. And see, I see people go in and out on Facebook, so I'm thinking that it's still not working. Oh, the joy. No worries. That's okay. We'll keep going. So for those who are catching this by the replay, thank you for joining me. I very much appreciate it. I always appreciate when you guys come in and hang out with me. And so literally, I was talking earlier about this free masterclass that I have. If you go to bit.ly/my audience, all lowercase, you will go to the landing page for the free masterclass. Now, I said it earlier. Shh. Don't y'all go snitching about me doing this free masterclass because y'all know Coach will be in my inbox. Y'all better not do it. And so when we think about, a lot of people say, well, I should say it like this. One of the biggest lies that we tell ourselves when it comes to writing the book or becoming the speaker is we say that it's a saturated market. That lie. And it's just that. It's a lie. I can tell you why it's a lie. It's a lie because even with all of the books that are out here, literally you will have somebody who wants your specific book. You'll have somebody who has missed out on a specific topic that hasn't been written about, that hasn't been told. There's a story that hasn't been told. You know how I know? They're still coming out with new movies. They're still coming out with new television shows. They're still coming out with new books. So what do you think? I think even though it's kind of a saturated market, that we can still get some things done, but you've been lying to yourself. Oh, that part. you've been lying to yourself. And so since you've been lying to yourself and telling yourself that, you know, oh, it's a saturated market and that's why you haven't published the book. Oh, it's a saturated market and that's why you haven't become the speaker. Guess what? It's just that. It's been a lie. You want to think about a saturated market. Have you ever seen a rap concert and there was like 20 guys on stage, like 18 of them got a mic? Everybody was like, you can't hear what nobody's saying because you got all these hype men on the stage. But the reality of it is guess what? Yeah, they were all on the stage. And yeah, you only paid for that one person that you came to listen to. But the reality is guess what? Did you leave and ask for your money back? Did you still buy a ticket for the next concert? Because guess what? It's a part of the process. And no matter how many times you have people who connect with you, no matter how many times you have people who read your book, or you know how many times people read a particular book, there's always going to be something else that they want to read. There's always going to be a different generation that needs something different, that wants something different. And so you saying that it's a saturated market is kind of like you just putting up this guard because you're scared. That's understandable. It's okay to be scared. Can I tell you that public speaking is literally the #1 fear? Public speaking beat out death as the #1 fear. That's saying a lot. Public speaking beat out death as the #1 fear. That's saying a whole lot. So I understand you're a little scared. I understand you're a little nervous. I understand it's not, it's not going the way you want. Hey, Paula. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, Deidre, for sharing it out. I understand you're a little scared. You're a little nervous. I get that. But the reality of it is guess what? There's room enough for everybody on the stage. That means several things. And we're going to go into those really quickly for today's episode. Now, one of the things that really means is that guess what? I don't have to sound like everybody else. I'm just saying. Oh, let's put some bubbles up just so y'all can get the feel of it. I'm just saying, everybody does not have to sound the same. Look at the bubbles. Happy Thursday, Paula. Look at the bubbles. Everybody does not have to sound the same. Everybody does not have to be the same. They don't. Thank you for sharing, Pam. They sure enough don't. Guess what? Everybody doesn't have to see the same. Everybody doesn't have to be the same. And so I've had people ask me, thanks for sharing, Pam. I've had people ask me literally, why is it that I do this whole unicorn thing? What's with the unicorn? Is it necessary? I've had people say negative things about me doing stuff with the unicorns. And I mean, I've had some stuff said, craziness, right? But the reality of it is I'm actually moving in my purpose. I know that's right, Paula. Paula said, my story is my story. I'm moving in my purpose. And a lot of times those people that have all of these things that they want to say negative about what it is that I'm doing, they're not doing anything. That part. A lot of times they have a whole lot to say, but they're not doing anything at all. A lot of times they have a whole lot to say, and it's just to deflect or just to redirect you so that way you don't become successful in the things that they were trying to do or that they thought about doing one day, but they never said yes to it. They never said yes to it. And so today, we stop in this whole lie of it's a saturated market. Nah, well, even if it's a saturated market, guess what? Somebody's still going to buy your book. And it's not just going to be Auntie and them and Grandmama and them, cousins, good girlfriend you went to high school with. It's not just going to be them that are buying your stuff. That's one of the things that you really need to gain access to, is that, guess what? There are really people, real people out here that really need your story, that really want your story. Hey, Deborah, that really want your story and need your story. And so I know the numbers are low over on Facebook. Give me a 1 in the comments if everything is coming through okay over there. So literally, we're no longer saying that lie. No more. And if you are somebody who said, well, I know I have a story, I know I have a message, I know I have a book, bit.ly/, you ready? My audience. bit.ly/ my audience. I had to make sure that I had the link ready for you guys. That is the 2-part free masterclass. Now listen, I told y'all earlier, we're not saying nothing about me doing this. Shh. You are to invite 5 to 10 people to the masterclass, but we are not telling Coach that I'm doing a free masterclass. I'm not getting that whooping. Shh. bit.ly/ my audience. And the reason why I said my audience is because guess what? The world is waiting. The world is waiting for your particular, your particular voice. The world is waiting for your story. And the longer we make the world wait, the closer we get to that day where we can no longer be the one to have that story, to tell that story, to be encouraging somebody, to be motivating the masses. There's no way that we can do that if, for some chance, we choose to never open our mouths. That part. And it gets difficult. And believe me, I know how scary it is. I know it's nerve-wracking. I know you look and you see people on the bestsellers list and you're like, oh, I wish I could get to that point. I want to be a bestseller. Well, guess what? You can be a bestseller. But first, we got to get some things done. First, we got to come out of that comfort zone. First, we got to decide that we are not going to play these games. We're not playing these games. And so, hello. Hey! Oh, Facebook is acting up. Thank you for coming over on. I love that. Ooh. On YouTube, when you do a comment, it comes right up on the screen. Don't judge me, y'all. I've had people watching me live, and I never had anybody do a comment, so that's kind of cool. So Facebook is acting a plum donkey, a plum fool. So, yeah, that part. But that's all right. YouTube, you are still here, so I will talk to you. And we'll come back to Facebook, and I'll just share the YouTube out. Sound bright? Sound good? Sound good to me. So, back to you. And then I wanted to make sure that you guys knew, like I said, the free masterclass is a 2-part masterclass. bit.ly/ my audience. You definitely want to get the information for this free masterclass. I'm super excited about it because, for one, I know that there are so many of you that have a story to tell. There's so many of you that have a message. There's so many of you that could be helping so many people. And if you could just get the story out, if you could just get the confidence, if you could just get that boost, then by all means, that is what you would do. Hey, Thea. Thank you for sharing, Thea. And so it's bit.ly, and what I'll do is I'll type it. I know I can't type it on YouTube, but I'll come back and type it on Facebook. bit.ly/ my audience. Listen, I did not know that there were people who were waiting for my voice until I decided to allow my voice to be heard. I did not know the strength, the power that there was in allowing my voice to be heard and allowing myself to finish that book and publish that book and get it out of my head. That's the other thing. Get it out of your head. So many of you literally say, again, we say it's a saturated market. Do you realize that on Amazon there are loads of different genres? Some of you are thinking, oh, I want to write a cookbook, and there's a ton of cookbooks already out, so I'm not going to write the cookbook. Some of you are like, oh, I want to write a motivational book, but there's already a ton of motivational books, so I won't write the motivational book. So you would much rather hold on to your purpose and your passion than to allow somebody else to be able to see it. Simply because you scared, you scared. Listen, thank you for sharing, Frazier. Just simply because you're scared. And that's what it is. Oftentimes we are scared about what could possibly happen. We're scared about the opportunities that could possibly go right as well as the ones that could possibly go wrong. We're scared. So how about I say this? How about you get into this masterclass that is free, mind you, and you get your ideas on paper, and then you get your ideas on paper. Hey, Maurice, you get your ideas on paper, and then you take action. How about that part? How about you get into this free masterclass, you invite 5 to 10 friends, and then you say, come on, guys, we're going to link up and get these books done by the end of summer. How about you be bold? I challenge you to be bold. I challenge you to take what you learn in this masterclass and move forward. I challenge you to get into a class. I challenge you to do something greater than what you've already done. Ouch. That hurt. I challenge you to do something greater than what you've already done. That part. And so one of the reasons why I'm so amped about taking care of these books and getting this stuff out my head is because guess what? I'm determined to go further than what I've been already. I'm determined to go further and deeper than what I've already done. I'm determined. And so if you're determined to move to that next level, then you can't really allow things like fear, mistrust, the idea that it's a saturated market. We can't let those things hold us back. And so, is it really a saturated market? Or are you really just scared? Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Are you really scared? And you're just masking it by saying that it's a saturated market? Most times that's the case. Because guess what? A rapper can literally have 10 people on stage and you will still buy a ticket to their next concert. It was a saturated stage, wasn't it? And you didn't even pay to see all the rest of them. But they up there. Right? Or a heart to heart. Listen. We've allowed ourselves to be held back by too many obstacles, too many lies, too many distractions. We've allowed ourselves to really say that we can't get things done when we can. We just need a little motivation. We need a kick in the butt. We need somebody that's going to kick us off the shelf, kick us off the cliff, kick us off the curb, wherever it is that we standing and we saying that, you know, this is our comfort zone. We need somebody to come and kick us off of that. Hey, Marquita, we need somebody to kick us off of that. We need somebody to literally say, no, you're doing too much. No, why didn't you get this done? That's what you need. You need that accountability. And so in this course, I also gave bonuses. Now, you got to go to the link to see the bonuses. But I also have bonuses for you guys that sign up for this free masterclass. So bit.ly/my audience, bit.ly/my audience. Sign up for the free masterclass, 2-part masterclass. That's how, listen. Shh. We not telling coach that I'm doing a free masterclass because I don't want that brick. I don't want that brick. I know it's going to hurt. It's going to be like an ouch. I don't want that brick. I don't want that brick. And so I need you guys to really understand and gain access to this for real. Stop saying it's a saturated market. If you're supposed to be a singer, go sing. Stop saying it's a saturated market. If you're supposed to be an author, let's get this book done. Stop saying it's a saturated market. Don't worry. I'll wait. I got people over on YouTube telling me they gonna snitch. They gonna tell. You better not say nothing. You better not say nothing. But, you know, it's funny because, again, like I said, you know, I went through those same thoughts. I went through those same questions in my mind. My mind's telling me no. Noonday Shenanigans on Speakeasy. But hey, so Miss Corinne, Noonday Shenanigans on Speakeasy. Guess what? A whole choir can be on the stage. It will not deter you from coming and listen to them. Now, if they sound bad, now listen. Listen, come through. If they don't sound too hot, then we might, you know, take a second glance and say, I don't know about all that. So let's move on. Move around. But if they sound good, we gonna stay no matter how many people they got in their choir. If they got 100 people in the choir, we still gonna sit there and listen to them. If they got 1,000 people in the choir, we still gonna sit there and listen to them. Long as they sound good, long as we got that song and we just clapping away. So what makes you think that as long as your book isn't good, that there's gonna be people that wanna buy it? As long as your speech is good, there's going to be people that want to come hear you speak. That part. The target is out there. The audience is out there. And there's an audience with your name on it. If we can just change your mindset about some things, then you can realize that the audience is still waiting on you to move forward. The audience is still waiting on you to go ahead and grab the mic. The audience is still waiting on you to write the book. The audience is waiting on you. They're not waiting on nobody else. bit.ly/my audience. And don't forget, I said you need to make sure that you share it out with 5 to 10 people that you know got a message, that you know they got something to talk about. Let's get this stuff done. Okay? For those who are joining me via replay, thank you guys. I appreciate it. My name is Altamese Pelzer. I am the voice coach, not a voice coach, but the voice coach. And you are watching episode 18 of Speakeasy, where I come to you live in the afternoon to talk to you about the behind the scenes of being the motivational speaker, being the author, and getting paid to do it. What's the point of doing it if we're not getting paid? So I give you those behind the scenes. And today it was all about that lie that y'all been telling yourselves, that it's a saturated market and that's why I won't be a speaker. It's a saturated market and that's why I won't write the book. It's just that. It's a lie. It's a fear tactic. Guess what? you're not allowed to say and fear no more. So bit.ly/my audience. You definitely want to be in this 2-part masterclass. Whoo! I know Coach gonna get me, y'all. I know she gonna get me. This 2-part masterclass, and you're gonna leave with the tips and tools you need to write the book. 2-part masterclass. 2-part. So I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Look, tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Facebook, I will be back. I'll try to be back on later on today. Facebook has not been my friend today at all. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for catching me live. Those that caught me live. Those that couldn't catch me by the replay. Thank you so much again. And like I said, put in the comments me if you need the link. Or the link is bit.ly/my audience. Are you ready to speak to your audience? If so, you need to be in this masterclass. Talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to press it out.